Welcome back. This is Elsam. Today we're going to be looking at decimal places. Remember that we are trying to cover all the topics in the smallest possible unit. So each topic is as important. So just study it, answer all the questions with me, and be sure you score your 100 in UTME Mathematics. Let's go. So decimal places is a type of approximation that focuses on the digits after the decimal point. So what I'm trying to say is, let's say you have 151.34007, for example. And now, to two decimal places, this number will be 151. This part before the decimal point is not your business. So 151 point. Now, two decimal places means you only need two numbers after decimal place. So our answer will be 3, 4. Now we're writing 3, 4 for the two decimal places because the next number after this 4, we're doing two decimal places, so we'll pick 1, 2. And the next number after it is a round down number. Okay, let me re-explain. Numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We round these numbers down. So if the number after your stopping point is a round down number, you just write your number like that. Now numbers 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. These are round up numbers. So let's say we're doing this to three decimal places, for example. This will be, remember, 151. It's now our business. Point. So we're counting 3 now. 1, 2, 3. So we'll have 3, 4, 0. But we cannot write 0 because the number after it is a round up number. So it becomes 1. Okay? So to three decimal places, 151.3407 becomes 151.341. Now, why did we make it 1? Because the 7 after this 0 is a round up number. So we add 1 to the stopping point. Okay, so with this understanding, let's solve the problems. So let's go. Okay, so number 1 says the number 12.55. Now remember, don't pronounce this as 12.55 because in this case, this 55 is not 55, so it's 12.55. In fact, after the decimal points, call them 1 by 1. Okay, so this is 12.55. So one decimal place. So one decimal place becomes what? Remember, 12 points. So you only need 1. You only need 1. So it should have been 12.5 because one decimal place. But the other 5, this other 5 is an up number, right? So we add 1 to that stopping number. So our answer becomes 12.6. Okay, so that's what I just explained earlier. So our correct answer is option C. So 12.6. And number 2 says round 0.00456. Number 2 is 0.00456. This is to one decimal place. So we're to round this 0.00456 to 3 decimal places. Remember, you are counting from after the decimal point. So this will give us 0. Now we need 3 numbers or 3 digits after this decimal point. So we have 1, 2, 3, that's 004. So 004. But now watch. The number after our stopping point is an up number. So what do? We add 1 to that stopping point, right? So our answer becomes 0.005. 0.005. Okay? So and that's option what? Option B. Okay, number 3 says express 62 divided by 3 as a decimal correct to 2 decimal places. Okay, remember what I told you, for the sake of exam, you don't have time to waste. Just pick your calculator, divide it, get your decimal number, and then you approximate. But we can do this quickly. So this will be 3 in 62. 3 times 20 is 60, remainder 2, right? So that 2, if we add 0 to the 2, making 20. 3 in 20, 6. 18, remainder 2 again. 3 in that 20, 6. So it just gives you 6, 6, 6, and so on. But remember, we only need 2 decimal places. We only need 2 decimal places. So 2 after the decimal point. So our answer becomes 20.67 to 2 decimal places. So 20.67 is our answer. So okay, no options were given. So the answer is 20.67. So number 4 says simplify. Yeah, remember we've done fractions earlier in the series. So simplify this 17 on number 1 over 3 divided by 1 on number 5 over 8 and leave your answer in decimal correct to 2 decimal places. 2 again. So let's see number 4. So we have to simplify 17 1 over 3 divided by 1 5 over 8. So let's break it down quickly. So this 17 times 3 is 51 plus 1, that's 52 divided by 3. Here we have divided by 8 multiplied by 1 is 8 plus 5. That's 13 over 8. And remember, when you change division to multiplication, you get the reciprocal of that on the right hand side. So this gives us 52 divided by over 3, times 8 over 13. Okay? Yeah. So 13 here 1, 13 here 4. So here we have 32. 4 multiplied by 8 is 32. Over 3 multiplied by 1 is 3. Okay? So remember what I said? For the sake of the exam, you can use your calculator to get your answer and go. Time is of essence. But here, let's just do it together. So 3 here is 10. So 3 times 10, 30, remainder 2. Remainder 2. So you add 0, 3 in 20, that's 6. Again, 6, 6, 6, 7. I'm just adding 7, but it keeps going 6, 6, 6. Now, but our question says correct to 2 decimal places. So to 2 decimal places, we just need 2 digits after the decimal point. So this becomes 10.67 to 2 decimal places. So 10.67 is our correct answer, and that will be option C. So I believe by now the picture is already clear. So number 5 says evaluate correct to 2 decimal places. Okay, the question itself is missing. Okay, let me check and add the question quickly. Give me a minute. Okay, so the question here says what we are evaluating is 827.51 multiplied by 0.015. Okay, so we have to evaluate this to 4 decimal places. So multiply them, the answer we get, remember, do your decimal places thing, and then you pick your option. Now, I'll be waiting for your answer in the comment section. So we've just looked at decimal places, and I believe you understand it clearly with all the examples we've treated. So kindly subscribe to this channel to keep getting interesting solutions to mathematical problems, and follow the series to the end so that you can score 100 over 100 in UTME Mathematics. I remain Elsam.